Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
I mean, this girl's making a fortune.
Yeah.
You know, Cross and Charlotte are going to make a fortune. Matt Cardona is making a fortune. Chelsea Green could be making a fortune, but you got to get past that panic of, oh my God, there's no paycheck coming in this week. That's what you got to save your money for. Because, man, if you just give it a year, you're going to be so much in a better spot than you were. But they never give themselves that time to figure it out because they go in panic mode.
We have Andrade being gone from WWE, reportedly over disciplinary issues. Now, what's your overall take on Andrade? Do you think that they gave him the shaft and he was he didn't have the ability to be utilized and exposed and showcased the way that they should have with his athleticism?
Oh, I think he definitely had the ability. And on top of that, I mean, he was a good looking guy. You know, I mean, you know, God, bro, him and who's the other guy that they got big? Del Rio, bro. Can you those guys together as a team? Like, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, that would be an unbelievable team. You know what I mean? I think he had all the tools, bro. But again, you know, not knowing what was going on, you know, bro. You know, I'm not the kind of guy that tries to find this stuff out because I don't care. But I'm sure, you know, him and Charlotte being divorced and working for the same company, that could be, you know, uncomfortable. Then I hear he was ghosting them for a while or something like that. But
yeah, that wasn't true.
Oh, was it? Yeah, but it
was reported though, but it wasn't true.
He probably wasn't satisfied with the way that he was being used. I mean, this is a guy that looked like a wrestler, what could wrestle, was a good looking guy. I think you could definitely, you know, have done something with him.
100%, man. But it goes back to the thing that we were talking about before, though, Vince. Hard work versus politicking.
Yes.
Andrade is a product of hard work without politicking, so therefore he's expendable.
Yes.
And so that's what we saw. That's what we saw even in AEW. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't seem like a guy who politics.
Right.
He seems like a guy who comes in, does his job, and does it very well. So he's trying to ascend up the ladder by just doing hard work.
Yeah.
And in the pro wrestling business, you know more than everybody looking at this right now, including myself as, you know, the host of the show. You know, the politics come before performance when it comes with this whole scheme of professional wrestling. And unfortunately, Andrade, he got bit by the bug of being really, really good, but not having that political mind.
Bro, you know what the biggest problem is with these people, bro? Here is the biggest problem, and I understand it, but they have to look past it. Bro, I think the second there isn't a weekly paycheck coming in, I think they panic.
Yeah.
I think they panic immediately when they're so used to that check coming in every 2 weeks, whatever it does, and all of a sudden it's not coming in. Where, bro, if you just gave yourself a year, you just gave yourself a year, and you're your own boss and you're working for yourself and you're picking and choosing what you want to do. I want to go to this convention. I don't want to work for that promotion. Maybe I'll start a podcast. Maybe I can get a sponsor because of my name. If you just gave yourself a year, you would see like who was the girl that left NXT? What's her name?
You talking about recently?
Yeah. The one who's on OnlyFans now.
Oh, Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
This girl's making a fortune. Yeah. You know, Cross and Charlotte are going to make a fortune. Matt Cardona is making a fortune. Chelsea Green could be making a fortune, but you got to get past that panic of, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, there's no paycheck coming in this week. That's what you got to save your money for. Because, man, if you just give it a year, you're going to be so much in a better spot than you were. But they never give themselves that time to figure it out because they go in panic mode.
100%, man. I remember when I was freelancing and writing for publications, doing journalism, man, I was making more money than locking in, to one at that time, because I was really, I was betting on myself. And so it gave me the opportunity to say, okay, it creates leverage. My negotiation value increases because my work shows it. Now, if you keep working, waiting for that call, they're not going to call you. You know what I mean? They're going to use that to their advantage and be like, yeah, keep churning out these articles. We like those pieces. We like those pieces. But then when you start to talk about negotiations, they're like, oh, okay, here we go. I knew that this was going to happen, but you got to have that bone in your body, man, to make it up and to ascend the corporate ladder. Absolutely. And a lot of times, man, when it comes to this wrestling scope, it's like, grind and get to that big old brass ring, as Vince McMahon would say to Steve Austin. But the problem is, Cesaro is a perfect example of hard working blue chipper. But Cesaro's never been booked or never been displayed as like a solid main event player because he falls right into that. Hard working blue chipper, not politicking, not, knocking on the door, not understanding the leverage that he has with his performance. And so he's going to be plugged into that spot until he retires. Man.
And that's so interesting that you say that, because when you know the system and you know how it works, why wouldn't you go want to work for yourself, man?
100%.
You know what I mean? Yes, God, I'm sorry, man. Like,
I agree with you 100%, man.